Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M&J Games. I am Michael, and we are looking at another coaster created by, in my opinion, the best coaster creator on console, and that is Coaster Creations, as you might know him from YouTube, and the link to his YouTube channel is in the description below, or as he's known on PlayStation, Ted07386, and this is a small-scale Intamin Blitz. All the coasters he makes, for the most part, are using the 4-meter method, so really smooth. As you can see, just kind of taking a quick nighttime look. Just enough lights around. But now as we're starting kind of looking at this entrance plaza, I love what Ted does with his small coaster creations because he builds a small plaza around it. Sometimes puts in a flat ride, but usually it's like at least a couple buildings to kind of give you a feel of what the plaza would be like. So now as we enter the coaster queue, this is a really narrow path, which is something you really can't do if you're trying to build a whole park because um, the amount of counter that takes up. But I just love the custom fencing, and just looks really good. That's all those basic fences. Then here on the left side, we've got the wooden. It's not post, wooden, whatever they're called, logs. There we go. I was like, what in the world is that? Logs, and then you've got the chain link fence in between it. So I think it gives it a really, really cool look. And then you've got the fence kind of hanging over. And oh wait, man, this is so annoying when flip cam gets stuck. Always seems to happen. But as you can kind of see some of the layout here, just really, really well done. And I like how the queue, kind of goes in between where the coaster station's at. And then even just something like that, like having the lights on the side there, having it just barely elevated, but you still have you still have a wall piece there to kind of cover the height component of it. Just really well done. And so I'm interested to ride this coaster and check it out. And it looks like, I didn't check to see, but it looks like it might be some custom supporting. I don't know for sure though. And then here that's a really creative way to kind of make it look like a fan. And then you've got the storage. So that's really well done. And once again, like this station just looks really, really nice. Um, love using those thick wooden beams. And then here we look at the stats. It's not anything too crazy, as it only goes about 48 miles per hour with the launch. Biggest drop's not even 100 feet. So let's go ahead and take a ride on the coaster. All right, so that was the 4-meter Intamin Blitz. As we kind of get a quick look here at the layout, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I do think this inversion right there, it kind of had a little bit quick of a turn because that was the only part that wasn't perfectly smooth. But as I said, I think Ted's the best coaster creator on console, and I love the transfer tracks that he started doing, as each one looks different. And love the detail on the interior here. And look at that. There's actually a coaster car sitting on the transfer track. And one thing too that I'm checking here is use what pieces did he use? And so he uses these coaster supports on the end to cover up the fact that you're actually having to have this coaster track go into the ground. And so now as I raise this up, this is to give you a visual to understand how you can actually create that coaster in the station. And what you do is you put a little bit of a launch here, but you put a launch at as low as it can go, and then you put brakes at 1 miles per hour, so it's going to stop it before it gets to the end, and it just sits there. So that is really well done, really amazing, and hopefully you guys noticed. But also the rooftop realism, having the almost like the sun panels, and then you've got the air ducts and stuff, just really really well done. And once again, love the layout, love how the queue kind of goes into part of the coaster path and stuff. And then here we've got a little photo booth on ride photo section. In my opinion, maybe a little bit too far away from the exit, but hopefully you guys noticed too on the coaster there was a place where it was taking your photo. So obviously that's why there's the on-ride photo section. But I really like the layout. Like, it's nothing that's too overly complicated. It's not too long of a layout. You know, this would not be an expensive ride for a park to get, but it would still give everybody some thrills, whether you're younger or older, because it is a launch. And so thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to go check out his YouTube channels. The link's in the description below, and have a wonderful rest of your day.